Hi, welcome back. This is Jira from Plant Corner, and today I want to talk about Caudex plants. Caudex plants are plants with swollen stems. We have quite a variety of Caudex plants. They're actually my new favorite plants because they are so beautifully structured and they have such unique leaves. This is the Queenland bottle tree, Dioscorea elephantipes. I probably have butchered that name. Syningia leucotricia. Leaves are so fuzzy. Euphorbia milotti. This one has really red underside. Stephania nova. Phyllanthus mirabilis. Usually it's a little more open, but it was really thirsty today. And lastly, we have variegated money tree. Generally, the care for Caudex plants is to give them plenty of light. However, be careful not to let the leaves touch the glass window when it's really hot out, otherwise you will get faded colors like my Stephania. Which one is this one? I don't remember the name. Okay, I just remember the name of this one. It's Stephania suberosa. Just be careful, don't let the leaves touch the glass of your window if the sun is really hot in the middle of the summer. Generally, we give them a lot of light. If it's under the grow light like Barina T5, I would put 2 or 3 grow lights and have it right under the grow light. And for water, we water them thoroughly in the spring and summer during the growing season. So make sure that you add a little bit of fertilizer in there as well when you water the plants. The gist of how to water these plants is to water them less often, but water them thoroughly, just like how you would care for your succulents. And they are better off a little too dry than too wet. Some of these plants go dormant when it gets really cold in the winter time. So when that happens, I usually cut back on watering and only give it a little sip of water at a time, maybe once a week if it gets a lot of light, or once every 10 days if it doesn't get as much light. So how do you know that they're going dormant? The leaves will start yellowing and then fall off. Same goes with this one. So when it gets really cold, like in January, February, all these leaves will fall off. And it's actually a good thing to let them go dormant because that's the time where they can rest and store their energy in order to put out new leaves in the next season. But not all of them has to go dormant. Like money tree doesn't go dormant and the bottle tree also haven't gone dormant yet. So just observe them, because if it's the type that they're not going dormant and they are dropping leaves, you might be watering them a little too much. The substrate that you can grow these guys in should be well draining, so you can use succulent mix, cactus mix. I use soil mix with fine bark in the ratio of 50-50. Some of them I even grow in pond. So no matter what substrate you're using, make sure that it's well draining and it gets to dry out slightly in between. If your plant drop leaves, even though it's not their dormancy season, you want to feel the bulb and make sure that the bulb does not get soft, because that means you have been overwatering and the bulb is not coming back. So remember, for these plants, it's better off a little too dry than too wet. So after some of these plants go dormant, once it comes spring, the sun hours is getting longer, you could give them a lot of light, and also humidity would help them sprout new leaves a little faster as well. So I usually just put them in my propagation box that goes under really bright grow light during spring, so that they can put out the leaves, and once they push out a few leaves, then I'll put them back in their usual spots. I haven't had issues with pests for these guys, so that's quite lucky, but generally we spray all our plants once a week, so that's probably why it helps prevent pests. And also, if your plants collecting dust, you also want to wipe them off so that they could photosynthesize much easier. So that's all for Caudex plants, and I hope you find something helpful today. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!